Exactly. We're all right.
Yep.
We're in, folks. Welcome to
Hello.
another episode of Nanteleod's Legacy. The year is not 501. It is year 502, and I'll fix that in a second. While I'm doing that, why don't we rip through a list of our folks in the game right now? We're going to start with you, Yampa.
Hey, Amber here, playing Saroon, who's a little bit sad. He's depressed. His daughter died of sickness
Oh
last
no.
winter phase.
Yeah, what? That's a great
Yeah.
idea. Why don't you? Why don't, as you do your updates, guys? Why don't you tell us the headlines of the news about what happened to you during the winter phase? We will go to Wergar next.
Hey guys, Wergar playing Cercalis, and during his winter time, he had a distant cousin from another manor plead for his assistance in protecting their own lands from attack. And Cercalis accepted and gained a kin knight for it.
You know where that sibling was? It was a kin knight, not necessarily a sibling. Is that correct?
Yes, it just says kin knight. Gained kin knight, and then I took some skills.
Okay. And do we know where they're from yet?
I don't think so, no.
Where their land is? Because you would have accepted and assisted them in the winter. Is that the idea?
Yes, I just don't know, like, lands and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, it's all good. I was curious to find it. Let's see, neighboring region. All right, this is in the Midlands. Actually, this will work out quite well. Let's see where this is. What the hell is Kieran? That's not Midlands. What the hell's it talking about? Aren't you from Kieran Kester, Wergar? Or no, is that someone else? I think that was the guy who no longer plays with us. Hold on though. I'm just gonna figure out where Kieran Kester is. While we do that, we'll move on to Drax.
Yeah, I'm trying to get roll 20 to open up properly. But Drax playing Serene, and my character's bastard of a brother who was older than him, rumored to have murdered someone. The rumor is apparently true, and he's also insane as well.
Who's this?
Either one of my dad's kids from
Right.
one of his dalliances from before my character was even around. Yeah,
That's
apparently
right, on Game of Thrones.
Yeah, yep, murdered someone and or someone's and is currently insane. Yeah,
Can't trust
as a result,
bastards.
too. Yeah, they're both insane right now, both those bastards. So yeah, real fun.
Sorry.
So just a quick aside for Collis, it was Kieran Kester's in the county of Clarence, or the Duchy of Clarence. So you can make a note of that. It's in the Midlands. Because that may or may not come up eventually. Not terribly far from where you are. They just have to, get through their enemy Glevum to reach you. And then you're good to go. All right, we'll go to Trent next for his update.
I'm trying to play two things. First of all, this is maybe something we could follow up shortly after these introductions. I did buy or hire a physician to look after Rune's family because last year his daughter was unwell. I don't know what the hired chirurgeon actually does though, so that might save his daughter's life this year. I'm not sure, Bob. I don't know what a hired chirurgeon does. I think I paid like $3 for it. But this winter, I don't know if this came up on stream or not, but last year my sister, she's older than me, she's 31, was accused of being a lesbian, and I was like, got up in arms and yelled at everybody because she's not a lesbian, she's bisexual, and it's an important distinguishing characteristic. This year, turns out she's a womanizer, and she's been sleeping with whoever the hell she damn pleases, and now she has a bastard son from some random knight. And
well, that sheds
honestly,
a lesbian rumor. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, that's right. And honestly,
What proof do you have? Oh, okay. Perfect. Yeah.
Oh, wait a second. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So she's now my inspiration.
Noted. We'll go to your other question in a second, but Cyber Bro.
Cyber Bro, that's me.
Yeah.
Playing Lucius Julius Julianus. Of note, my middle brother just had twins, a boy and a girl, and the boy is ill, along with my oldest brother's daughter. So we got two ill children, part of the Julianus clan, and they probably caught it from Yampa's kids.
Right?
Yampa's spreading sickness in the castle.
I'll fucking kill you.
Facts don't care about feelings.
What?
His
Nice
shield
rebuttal.
is a snake. Yeah.
Okay, so you did hire a physician. Let's see. What do I want to do with this?
I would like to note that I did roll a 1 for that
Okay.
child survival.
So what I was gonna do is suggest that it would make the survival more likely, but I think a 1's a 1 in that case. So, what you are aware of Gwydir and Rune and Lucius is apparently there are rumors of we're trying not to use the plague word, right? But there's rumors of a wasting disease moving through the whole coastline here. There's reports from Clarence, Glevum, and even Summerland.
I want to add something else.
Mhm.
My second daughter is still sick, so maybe that doctor can do something about that.
Yeah. So, I guess Gwydir, the doctor, he would need to be paid, but he was willing to go into Glevum, Clarence, and Summerland and see if he can discover any sort of any cures, any potential hope or help. in that
Yeah,
space.
for sure. I'll pay him to do that. Yep.
Okay.
I'm generous. $3
Awesome.
again? Was it 3? I
Yeah,
feel like
and
3 was the number.
Give 3, and you can either tick generous, or I'll allow you to tick one or the other. You can tick that, or you can tick the Swords of Nanteleod.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's rune. Yeah.
Thanks.
All right. Additional news. Something happened in Cormac's household, and Finn is not in great shape. No one's really talking about it. It's kind of hush hush, and we're gonna say that's why Cormac's not here as well. So we'll get to what that is. It's not like him to not talk to you about it, even Gwydir. So, but he says he's got it under control. So,
Cool.
All right. I need to start today's session with an intrigue roll for y'all. So let's do that.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Intrigue.
That's a
All right,
pass.
here we go.
Oh, we're rolling out down.
Oh, look at us go. So good.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
too
that's-
soon.
yeah, no,
Intrigue.
that's-
I
that was
never
good.
passed intrigue. Even my intrigue character didn't pass intrigue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
I'm too busy covering my mouth walking around the castle.
Okay, so let's see. We're gonna do this according to the types of engagement you guys might be aware of. Let's see here. Okay, pass on intrigue for you all. Okay, there are a number of folks that are here. So we're gonna start right into the Easter feast tonight for the beginning of the year. There are a number of important faces present that aren't always here, and we'll get into that in a second.
No faces.
So
Faces.
let's see. Let's throw on some banquet music here. Did he use this? It? Nope. Here we go. All right. So 3-round feast. We'll start with some app rolls, and then I'll give you each like what you're aware of here.
Remember your jewelry bonuses if you have them.
All right.
Jewelry, then get wrecked.
Is it how much the jewelry's worth? Right, up to a 10, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. So that is.
Failure.
You guys should buy more bling.
6.
You should be the bling knights.
Honestly, I was thinking of buying a new knightly collar.
Well, it's probably more
I mean, I
plague.
have a +6, and I'm famously modest, and I stumbled.
All right, roll again.
I mean,
roll
makes
it,
sense.
Roll it again.
Makes sense. I'm probably disheveled. You know, my daughter just died. You know, I'm not in the best.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Because you get the plague, that's why.
Okay.
That's why I'm fucking this up.
I want to stab you, bro.
If you're sitting down with me below the salt, I'm covering my fucking mouth. Excuse me, sorry about that. I'm my mouth around you, dude. Oh no, he's right next to me.
And Gwydir, no one got above the salt, right? Everyone's near the salt. Okay. All right, so we'll go accordingly. So those intrigue. Okay, so we're gonna go through the 3 passes of intrigue and give folks some stuff here. Just pull that up. That was Yampa, Wergar, and Trent. Right. Okay, so we'll start with Yampa. So you know that Lady Helly is here, and rumor has it there are other barons from Logris here today.
All right. Well, I don't like her too much because I served under the other dude of Glevum. But do I know that Collis is currently trying to court her? Would Collis tell me then?
Yeah, that's a good question. That's Wergar.
I mean, I think he flirted with her in front of the entire court at a feast. So
He did.
Let's do another intrigue test for Rune. Let's see if he heard rumor about it or kind of.
If I even care, since my daughter's dead.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Okay, I guess I do.
You're aware. It doesn't mean you care, but you're aware.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll pass that information up to Collis.
All right. Rune, when close family dies like this, I need you to test your love family -5.
Love family -5. Hold down.
Chat's saying that Wergar is apparently loud compared to
Ooh,
everyone
baby.
Wergar's loud, but okay. One sec.
Give me a second. I got a phone call.
Cheeky crit on love family for the dead kid. It's got to be.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a jump.
It'll
There's gonna be a. Listen, I'm not gonna spend a lot of time because Wergar's at like 92% for me, so I don't know. I don't want to turn him way down and then have that. He's usually not crazy loud. So,
Yeah, I didn't notice anything.
He's got a great voice. I'm happy to hear it.
Exactly.
No, he don't.
Hey, that summoned back Yampa. Say something positive about Wergar.
No.
Wergar.
Collis maybe, because it's a character. He's my cousin. Wergar the player?
Piece of shit. Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so that was a crit, my friend, Rune. So You are not melancholic. If you felt that I was going to make you melancholic, you are instead. Roll a d4. Okay, your love family goes up automatically by 2 in this changing moment. That was a crit, not just a crit, but a crit at a very like cinematic moment in your character's life, and so you are impassioned for the full feast with that. You would have been melancholic for the full feast with it. You're impassioned with love family.
Yeah, I think with him being famously modest, and not very prudent, kind of reckless, but he is wearing all black and he's kind of like just with a
Yeah.
cup, just sipping, kind of being quiet.
It doesn't mean you're not mourning, and it doesn't mean you're not grieving. It simply means that you're it makes you double down, I think, on the importance of your family, right? And that's why it jumps up for you. So
That's why I told college to make sense. See?
okay. So who did I get through? So I told you, Rune, right, that you heard that other people from Logos were here, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Collis, you learn that there are other kings from Cambria here, from Wales. And then Gwydir, you hear that the king's been in talks ever since his victory in Norgales. Like he's been busier with other nobles, trading more diplomatically with more nobles as of late. So that's the start of things here. Okay, so we're gonna start the feast at that point. We're gonna start with Collis, but before we do, I'll get Cyberbro and Wergar. Give me a d20 each.
Dice roll.
Dice roll. Can't be a role-playing game without dice rolling. Just kidding, it actually can, but I don't play those games.
Just right.
Those are land games. Dice make it interesting.
Okay, that's good to know. And I'm gonna make sure I got that right. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Yeah. Okay. I have what I need. Now we'll go to Collis. Your action.
Right. I think Sir Collis is going to indulge.
Okay. Drink her up.
Mm,
Ooh, failure on indulge. What's the drunk?
Good.
Drunk as a moose.
Yeah, it's in there. Hold on, I've got it. I have the book open here.
Peace.
Feet, indulge. If you fail indulging, you have overdrunk. Drunk is the thing. It's in chapter 2, apparently. we go. Where is the table?
There we go.
Drunk.
Intoxication.
Intoxication table.
Mm-hmm.
It's right there in the bottom right corner.
Oh yeah, it's convenient.
All right, so I believe you re-roll, right?
Yeah, looks like it. Oh,
So
and if you have an indulgent of 16, you're automatically assumed to be drunk.
I don't think you're indulgent 16, are you?
No, indulge a 10.
Okay, yeah. So give us a re-roll indulgence. Let's see.
Oh,
He's drunk, all right?
Drunk. So +5 to flirt, orate, lustful, reckless, indulgent, and valorous. -5 to everything else.
all right.
Okay. Okay,
Oh.
so
Sorry, you go.
what's up?
No, nothing. I just realized something. I'll tell him my turn.
Right, so you're still near the salt, so it generates you 1 geniality as you toast and have a good time with all these various knights. The court is very full at this Easter feast. I should have specified that. So it's not only the nobles that are present, but there's also their entourages. So
What are we eating in this feast?
that is a good question.
That's a very important question. Hell yeah.
Even
Fat capon. It's my favorite type of capon, and I cannot lie.
Right? And turnips baked with cheese is like a perfect dessert. I'll take it.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Nice solid cheese potato.
Honestly, fat capon and beaver tail sounds like a fucking party.
Right? I feel like you need to be drunk to eat that stuff. Like
Well,
real fucked.
Sir Carlos is drunk.
So I call this like challenge accepted.
Yeah.
Let's see. Is there anyone else? No, this should cover it. Oh yeah. Yep. Okay. So that brings us to Rain. Your go, sir.
All right, so a couple questions. Is Lady Illyri present, and has our wedding already taken place?
No. We're gonna say that it's been. Well, I think what we'll do is we'll follow up with that. Probably not turn it into a feast, just because.
Yep.
Well, we'll see.
Not
We'll
important
see
enough.
Well, it is.
For sure important.
Yeah, it's not an importance thing. It's more like how many feasts do we want to.
Right. Yeah, no, that's fine. I just was checking. So is
It's
she
also
present then?
Cormac's wedding. Cormac's wedding was supposed to happen now.
Yes,
not
it
here.
was. We were both supposed to. Yeah.
How about this?
No.
So, we can start the next session, I think, because I think there's going to be much ado around this, but we can start the next session with kind of those events, and we'll do them kind of as a vignette, and maybe it's you each have your weddings, and then there's one big celebration,
Right.
since multiple of you are getting married at the same time. Makes sense to me.
Right. All right. So is she present though or not for the feast?
Yes, she is. Yeah, she'll be here.
Okay.
Yep.
Then he will do the.
Is she
temperate
from
thing.
here or from Leo de Grance's lands? I can't remember. She's from.
She is Justin's sister.
Yes. Okay.
So-
Great. Okay.
Yep.
There's
so I'll
been
do
so
the
many ladies
temperate thing.
courted in this game.
Yes, there is. Yeah. So I'll do the temperate thing and just try to be a good host and make himself look good in front of his future wife. Hopefully. My dice rolls have been pretty weird in winter phase stuff, so That'll work.
All right. Temperate, you're looking after things?
Yep.
Perfect. Sorry, I just got a distracting text. I apologize.
No.
Just wanted to make sure nothing was wrong.
Life
Okay.
laughing.
Yeah. All right. That brings us to
Oh,
Gwydir.
I forgot to roll my Fashion Boy. Not that it
Oh.
matters because it just changes my app, but I'm going to roll Fashion Boy anyway. Just on principle. Because I have Fashion Boy. It's his name? Ednaford. That's right. Fashion Boy! No,
He's terrible this time around.
I'm just wearing this like ridiculous hat.
You're going to end up killing him at some point.
He's been terrible. He hasn't passed anything ever since we hired him.
He's only 9 years old. Give him a break.
Man, I
he's
wouldn't
like-
let a 9-year-old dress me. I'm just
No.
saying.
Oh no!
Maybe that is the problem.
Never.
It has got a blacklist of 17. That's probably the issue.
Yeah.
Other things that happened in Winter Phase are my Lustful went up to 16. I'm now classified as a religious knight in Pagan, so I've got a healing rate of fucking 6, which is pretty good. Assuming I get wounded, which I never plan to. But anyway, long story short, I have to roll Chaste to see if I can do anything except flirt in the first round of the thing. So I'm going to do that. Nope. I will be flirt.
You're like, and no.
Yes. Is there anyone in particular who's cool to flirt with?
Yes. Well, cool, or I don't think you care about cool. I think you care about someone that looks.
Buxom?
Yeah.
Just getting it on.
Yeah. And there absolutely is someone. Let me just do this here.
I'm going to veto my own slutty sister, though. As much as I love her, I don't.
Yeah, that's not Sweet Home Alabama. This right now.
It's true.
Yeah. That's 1 sec.
No, I'm happy with a 20, whatever that is.
It's more like a 29 to you currently.
Oh, wow.
App wise, yeah.
Oh.
That's pretty,
Yeah.
but 29 app woman is just wandering around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm terrible at flirting. Maybe I should put some points into it now that I'm obliged to do it every phase. Excuse me. Can I impassion on Lustful to increase my flirtation?
Impassioned with what?
Lustful. Maybe not.
No. Not with a
you know what?
trait.
Not with
You
a
have to-
trait, yeah. No, I'm gonna try love of family because I need to make more children for my family because that's the job. Does that sound okay? Otherwise, hospitality maybe. Or neither. It's not particularly hospitable to be boning. Trying.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that.
Yep.
I think because we know your intentions are chaste, that makes no sense.
Yeah, it's true.
Or not, or lustful. I mean, and then I'm gonna say no actually in this case. I think it's more interesting.
No, I'm happy to fail flirting.
Okay.
Oh, with the impassion, I would have made it, Bob. Come
I
on.
know, right?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Do I get a +9 bonus because she's so hot?
Right.
Probably a 9 penalty actually from panicking.
Oh, despite your awful job with flirting, she doesn't seem deterred. She still seems interested.
Great.
Yeah.
That's that's my kind of woman.
Giggity.
Yeah.
Swell.
Yep.
Go me.
Okay. That brings us to Lucius, below the salt.
All right, Lucius. Notably sitting away from Sir Rune because his house is riddled with plague. I'm gonna pull some cards. Pull a card.
Okay.
So let's see. I just press draw, and I think I only draw 2 cards, right?
What's your glory?
1 second. My glory. I don't think it's 2,000 just yet. Nope. 1,995.
You pull 1 card, good sir.
All right.
Wait, hold on.
Then
You
I'm
said
dead.
1,995? Is that what you said?
Yes, sir.
I'm not gonna allow you to be there anymore. Please roll me a 2d10.
All right. Slash R. 2d10.
Okay.
10.
And then roll me 2d100 real quick.
R. 2d100.
Let's figure out what the hell caused it.
I got a 2 and a 92. I hope it's not a bird attack.
Okay.
Saxon raid.
No, but there was a clash between two younger knights, like knights around your peers, and it went to violent blows, and one of them pulled out a dagger. This happened like before Easter. And you told him to put the weapon down and drew your own blade, and then he went in for the kill and you executed him. So you gain 15 glory for killing that knight.
Oh, snap.
Wow.
Hell yeah, brother.
And I was the heartless one.
I mean, you were. I mean,
Lust.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Okay. Sick, man. That's awesome. I would have told the other swords of Nanteleod all about it.
Yeah.
Oh, would you have told me since I got the plague?
Probably not. Or from afar, from a reasonable distance, you know.
Do I notice Lucius, purposely keeping his distance from me?
I don't know.
He's not
Roll
sneaky
awareness.
about it. He's not sneaky about it. He would have sat down, I'm sure.
I'm just saying. I mean, it might change what I do in the feast. I'm just gonna say that.
I would have gotten up and probably moved a chair down. Like, hey, man.
Let's do a courtesy test for Lucius to see how etiquette like he does this, and then right now Rune test intrigue.
I'm impassioned, right?
You are, yep.
Oof.
Okay. So we're gonna say it's as simple as this. Like, the way in which Lucius does it is not rude, and so it doesn't really come off as problematic. Lucius is very courtly about it.
He's doing a decent job.
Yeah,
he's not insulting me to my face.
Exactly.
Never want to insult. I just don't want to catch what you get at. Okay, cool. I'll draw the
two
cards
now. Yeah.
2 cards.
Yeah.
Draw.
So that happened like over the winter.
I pressed it. I pressed draw. I don't see the cards though.
They should be to your left. Yeah, on your left of your screen somewhere.
If you don't drag and drop, then they just go to a hand.
Okay, so I have to drag and drop. Okay.
Yeah.
Draw.
Oh yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Okay, let's see.
More drink or a gentlewoman?
Another dragon drink. A lady takes a shiny, helps spruce up some. Oh, okay. I'll take the gentlewoman. Yeah, I need some help with my clothing.
Okay. Do you have any rules? I don't think so. You just keep the card, right?
Nope.
Yeah, it looks like I just keep the card.
All right. Two geniality. It is a useful card.
Yeah, per turn. Really, if he keeps it.
Yeah. Let's figure out who this is.
What should be Lady Helly?
Oh my god.
Doug.
Lady Duddick.
Duddick.
Isn't that a Pokemon?
Yeah. Dig Dug. Yeah. Of Cambria somewhere. Cheshire. So where you guys just were in the north. This lady from the north.
Great. We could apparently sword fight.
Yeah, good for her. Yep, so I'm just taking recommendations from her on how to dress and whatnot. It looks like Whittier's yelling about a hat from where he's sitting. So.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, that's 2 geniality, and Lady Duddick is your is on your arm.
Good one.
Yeah.
I love the weird little caveat: discard this card if you're forced to change your clothing.
Right?
I'm gonna come throw
Someone
wine
just
at it.
spills some wine on you.
That's where if you have a lord that's another player, they're like, yeah, go
Mhm.
change your clothes.
I'm just gonna spend my action to ruin his clothing.
All right, that brings us to Rune for the end of round 1.
I'm not sure what I want to do. Let's just have the card aside. Which now I draw 3 because I am a 4,000 glory. No, I'm not cheating when I do it.
Hell yeah!
Oh, great.
Hey!
Oh boy.
Oh, great.
I'm in, boys. Sign me up.
You're like,
Oh, where's
man.
Jam. Yeah.
Right, that's probably like my worst skill too.
I'm gonna go loyalty lord and sing, if I may.
Where is my? Oh man, I'm already impassioned.
You're already impassioned. I figure he's asking me for the song, so that was my hypothesis.
Let's see what happens. No,
yeah.
I sing horribly.
Yeah, I'll allow if folks want to impassion for this because this is all right. All players have to
It
participate.
is an all, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so you may choose to impassion, folks. Just remember that you can't use the same passion twice in one piece.
Yeah, good. Oh baby!
Hey,
I'm just mumbling. It makes sense. I'm grieving my daughter.
Yeah,
So
that
Rain
makes
is
sense.
honestly just trying to do the temperate thing, so he's not really putting a whole lot of effort into it. If I would have been passionate, I would have crit too.
All right. So let's see. So we got Tear for Gwydir.
I got a crit. I get 3.
3. That's right.
Hell yeah!
And he gets a check.
Hell yeah!
And then who else succeeded? Didn't one? No.
No.
Lucius, you haven't rolled yet. You get to make a singing test. You can impassion yourself. Basically, Nanteleod calls for a song from you all.
Okay. Singing. Okay. I've got a 1 in singing. I'm going to impassion myself with honor.
Okay.
Submit.
There you go.
Hey, there you
Okay.
go. +5.
And then that's +5.
And you
because
can
my
add your
singing-
2 geniality as well.
Okay, so that's +7. Submit.
I didn't have geniality. I don't have geniality. Never mind.
Okay, so close. So close.
Yeah.
But no cigar. So we
Oh, hold on. You had 2 geniality, right? So you would have been at 1.
Oh, you forgot to add your geniality?
No, he got it. He's got it. That's right.
Yeah,
That's
I got it in there. Yeah, I got it in there.
I'm just trying to save him, but I couldn't.
Yeah, so close.
What do I sing about? Do you want to?
No,
ask for
it's very specific. He asked he wants to recount a song about Vortimer, his grandfather. And it's like a famous Cambrian tale where I mean Vortimer was once the king of Escavalon and the king of Logris, right? For a very, very short time. Yeah. But he was long the king of Escavalon, and he's treated as such here. So, yeah. All right.
Gwydir, just like
Gwydir-
leaning on this lady singing.
I think it's not only do you know that Gwydir, like a lot of people are mumbling along the words. You know the words like verbatim. This is a song that you sung, especially with your homage to Nanteleod. You're probably like right in there, like
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right. That will bring us to round 2 of 3. We're back at the top with Collis. Sorry, I'm a little off today, guys. I'm just a little out of it. Yeah.
Right.
Everything is fine. We're chilling.
Yeah.
Dracalis is going to attempt to impassion with, I guess, hospitality. Because he is going to attempt to flirt with Lady Helen.
I was going to say, you can't steal my buxom lady.
All right.
Alright. And then I'm already drunk. So.
Oh, yeah. Look at you go.
Awesome. Okay. I think it goes rather well. Now she is sitting above the salt, so she has to come down to near the salt to interact with you. So it's like in passing, and it's very. I think it's very careful because it has to be in this. She's not, you're flirting with a noble, a high noble, and so a lot of it is more subtle interactions back and forth versus anything like super scandalous. And we'll get to the contrast of that in a second with Gwydir. But right now, yeah. But it goes really well for you.
Good.
All right. It brings us to Rain.
Alrighty, and since Rain did the Temperate Night thing last time, he's gonna draw cards, and he's in the 4K club now too, so it's gonna be 3.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oscar.
That's terrible for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He keeps asking us for stuff. It's great.
Yeah. Let's see.
It's almost like he's still trying to punish you or something from last year. He's like,
Why is he trying to punish me? I did nothing wrong. I don't
Did
know
you-
what he's
He wasn't
talking
Were
there,
you-
yeah.
were you updated on what happened, by the way?
I was informed that things happened, yes. Yeah.
Guilty by association.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly. Guilt by association. Okay, so it's an orate test. I am going to impassion with Loyalty Lord, hopefully. And no, I'm not.
Well,
Tough.
on the positive side, that's not a negative.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
You do get your geniality.
Oh, well, that would yeah, I do get that. So let's see.
No, you don't get it for Loyalty Lord, but you
No,
do get
no,
it
I
for-
know what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This is gonna be terrible. Oh, come on.
Oh,
I
look
passed.
at that.
There you go.
Look at that.
Hell yeah.
All right.
All right. What do
Do
you
I
tell
get
him
a check
about?
for that?
Yeah. Yes, because it's under 5 naturally, and you also, I think we need to know, like, what do you tell him about? What goes well here?
Oh man, let's see. He regales King Nanteleod of his cousin Diggett's valiant slaying of the Cadlu again, and embellishes it as much as he possibly can for his cousin.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I think he likes that one, because it shows your modesty as well.
Yeah, I
Alright.
really have to. I mean, he's famously modest. really no option there.
Understood. All right, well, that's 3 geniality that round for you. Look at the
Awesome.
Dog Knight getting paid up here.
That's right. I need to get a helmet that's actually dog shaped to wear in the battle.
That would be dope.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Like the Hound.
All right. We will we'll go to Gwydir next.
Sweet. I can do cards now. Just gonna move these ones. God
Oh.
shines upon me. Hell yeah.
Gods.
Uh-oh.
Gods, plural.
Yeah.
For you.
I am. That's right. I am officially a religious knight now, so maybe that makes sense.
Yeah.
Courtesy, dancing, flirting, orate, and I get bonuses for those things, and I get to roll spiritual. I don't think I'm particularly spiritual, but boasting knights versus D6 knights. Boasting knights could be lucrative in terms of geniality, though.
Mm-hmm.
My orate good. It's an interesting. And boasting is something that he would do. All right, 17. It's pretty good. What do you think, Bob? God shining upon me is like just some nice cheap glory, and I'm not sure, maybe there's some interesting thing there because I'm getting praised by all of my gods, and Cormac is getting cyberbullied by his. Not that he's here, but I'm sure we'll watch this. But, boasting knights is also interesting though because I can tell everyone about how fucking cool I am, which is a pretty good thing to do.
Oh, there's a lot of knights here today.
A lot of
Yes.
knights here today.
It's really up to you,
Let's do-
I think.
Let's go boasting knights because I think it's potentially more interesting.
Okay.
Versus D6 knights. 6. Cool.
Good times. I'll do the skill checks on them.
Sorry about that. Yeah.
No,
Make
it's all
you
good.
roll. Do I have a sweet passion that I should roll here? Honor? I mean, honor makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll roll honor. See how we go. Pass honor. There we go. I'm not drunk, so I don't get a drunk bonus on orate. 1, 2, 3, 4, and honor is 9. How did I get it? I rolled a 1? I rolled a 1 on the dice?
Oh, that's not good. Not when you have 6 opponents, it's not good. Let's see.
No.
I don't have to beat all of them. I just have to beat some of them to get geniality.
Yeah. He gets 1 geniality for each one he beats.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. So you beat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hey!
great. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
You beat all of them?
That's amazing.
I beat all of them, and so I get a bonus one as well. I get 7
Yep.
geniality. I'm so
7
fucking
geniality.
good at this game.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
I
You
think
guys
you're the
all
Lord.
suck.
I think you're the Lord of Feasts now, bro.
Yeah, after that.
I gotta tell you what cool story. I've got so many great stories, guys. You don't even know. Maybe I mean, what are they boasting about, or who's boasting about what? Maybe we boast about the battle, and how I tell them about my sweet magical greatsword, carving all the foes, and then I went home and started building a house for my hot seal girlfriend, and they don't have a girlfriend even.
I think the other thing
I
is
got a girlfriend. I bet she lives
a lot of these knights here just haven't had the kind of recent
Experience.
career you've had. Like you've had some, a lot of them are in like more like Anarchy. You guys are getting the opportunity to go war, and you were pretty close to being a war hero in that last fight. Like aside from not really having like a huge outcome on one of the Cadloos directly, you basically downed every single other opponent you engaged with. So yeah, it makes sense. I thought for sure we'd end up with a crit on one of those, but we did not.
Yeah.
The dice have spoken.
Dice have
Nice
spoken.
to spoke. I am the
Okay.
greatest knight in the land.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I don't think anyone can dispute that.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone can dispute that at this point.
Lol. At least not verbally.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So that's that giant pile of
Look at
Glory.
Glory's over there for good. Makes sense.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, that brings us to the below the salt with Lucius.
All right, Lucius. So here's a question: if I just keep this card, am I able to draw just to see what I draw, or can I just decide to just keep the card?
So you can keep this card or discard it if you keep the card. So you have to decide to discard it before you draw new ones.
Yep.
Man, yeah, I'll just stick with the sure thing then, and just keep the card.
Okay. Is there anything in particular? You can still act. You just can't draw cards. Is there anything you want to do?
Let's see. There's not too much going on. Lady Helly's here, but I'm super far away, so I can't say hello. I guess I'll just do the whole modest thing. Or would it be temperate? Probably temperate. Just helping people around. Helping people around.
The obvious ones would be that or flirting with the woman. That would be Duttig.
Yep.
Yeah, those would be the two straightforward
Yeah,
ones.
but I'm courting someone already. I have a more with Gwen. I can't do that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was it was a big roll. Didn't you get like a high roll for that? A more?
Yeah, 16. So he wouldn't.
Famous. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
I mean, you could take after Gudira or Carlos.
Oh, jeez.
I just flirt on anything that has 2 feet.
2 feet.
Some that don't.
Yeah, I'll just be temperate.
One's a seal,
Yeah.
so I don't even know.
Gudira's been eyeing the pond outside the castle for a while. Like,
Oh, jeez.
She pops up.
So that's so temperate, yeah. So you're looking after the folks around you and probably her too, and it goes over super well. So despite being below the salt, you get 3 geniality that round. Pretty
he's
good
just
below
a good
the
guy.
salt. Yeah.
That's a great card to have.
Doing great.
A
Yeah.
massive geniality game.
He's just a good guy.
All right,
You're
that brings
supposed
us.
to salt everything.
True.
He's just avoiding one of his bros, but that's okay, I guess.
You got the plague, dude. Like,
He's a great guy. That's fine. Don't worry about it. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So let's just draw more cards because why not? What's the worst that can happen?
Sounds good.
Well, I mean, madness.
you
That
could
is
cough
true.
on somebody.
It's just general madness.
Another
Yeah.
host card. Oh my god!
This fucking guy.
He wins one big old military campaign and thinks he can just call on us
All
for
about
everything.
him. My daughter just died, dude. Can I have a second, please?
He's like, no.
My Curtis. I've got a huge bonus.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Do I have any more sweet passions? I guess I could
Oh,
roll
this is an all
hospitality.
players too. Wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So what am I rolling?
I haven't gone mad yet. I'm gonna roll a chance to go mad. I want to go mad. All right, I'm gonna go mad.
Let's see. All right.
Oh, are we gonna do that? I'll try to do
Dude.
love family thing
No, that's-
passion with them.
Negative 3.
Yeah, I'm drunk. What do you expect from me?
I just
Oh!
my
Oh,
passion
look at
roll.
that. Love
Yeah,
family
so
goes
what's
to
that do?
19. Right?
Ooh.
Does it? Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got
All
plus
right.
16 to my roll.
And you get a plus 10 when you crit
Plus
on a
10?
famous passion. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Come on! What's these
And it's
dice rolls?
courtesy.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Courtesy,
Let's do hospitality. I'm passion myself with hospitality success. So that's +5 to courtesy roll. Courtesy +5. Submit. Good God.
Oh, so close.
So close, yeah.
Come on.
This is another weirdly worded one. So I think
Yeah.
the winner gets 2. Everyone who passes gets 1. Is that how?
Yeah,
Is that right?
yeah. that's
I
correct.
think that's how it works, yeah.
So
Cool.
let's go through this. So the Dog Knight wins, right? Rain? Or
No.
did I miss?
I
Yeah,
would.
Rain wins.
Ru-
Are we missing someone?
Rune. Rune wins.
Yep.
Rune.
Yeah.
Oh, Rune's up there. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, yep.
Yep. 13 and 20. Yep.
Congrats on getting the geniality that Nanteleod almost stole from you, Rune.
Right? For the second time in a row, right?
Yeah. He's really got a bone to pick with you, apparently.
Jesus Christ.
All right, so that's 1 for Rain and 1 for Gwydir and 2 for Rune, right?
Oh, I actually should have one more as well because as much as I got 7 last round, I also should have gotten 1 for being near the soul.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You can just give it to me. Maybe just pass it on to me.
I reckon I'll keep it. Goody is such an asshole.
You know what? Hold on. I want to roll something here. I want to roll something here. Yeah, I'll roll this. Okay. I don't make it spiteful.
Ooh.
It's fair.
Okay, that brings
Yeah,
us to round 3. At this point, it looks like there's something happening at the high table. Not like conflict. It just seems like there's some formal something that you guys aren't quite familiar with happening there with the nobles that are at the high table. While that's happening, though, Gwydir,
Yeah.
I need you to make a roll in a second. Give me a second.
Okay.
Okay. Gwydir, the lovely lady that showed interest in you last time, she's trying to take you by the hand just as all this commotion's going on at the high table, and she seems to be trying to like lure you out to like the balcony or out to courtyard,
Classic.
we'll say.
Should I roll lustful versus intrigue or something, or just intrigue?
No, I need you to make a. Now you can impassion yourself. You can also apply your geniality if you wish to this, but I need you to make a chase test.
Chaste test.
Yeah.
Oh.
He is reckless. Is the problem? I'm
Yep.
just wondering if. Yes, he's.
Yes,
Maybe I'll roll.
and you're also famously lustful, so
Exactly. I feel
so
like
I'm not going to force anything on you, but it's your choice. If you want to represent, no, this is important for Gwydir, he wants to stay, I'll allow you to make that roll with your massive pile of geniality. Okay.
Well, the thing is, does he know? Does he care? Some important thing going on. I mean, there's no point becoming famous lustful if I'm not going to be famous lustful. I'll roll intrigue anyway and just see what happens. I think the dice will make me fail on principle. See? The dice know how the story is supposed to go. I will roll chase without a bonus.
Okay.
Sorry, I will roll... What am I rolling? Chase, yeah.
You really want to crit here. Okay. All right. +7, so that was a crit for her. Yeah, you are completely enamored with her as the two of you head out to the courtyard. And
Classic.
what's gonna happen here? Make a D4 roll.
Wait, who is this?
Okay.
Some lady.
So you guys start like shagging in the courtyard. It's gonna be a little bit of a hit to you with your geniality. But you guys, so do you remember those D20s at the beginning of the event?
I do.
So the D20 was what is it? Hold on, let me just find it real quick. 16. Someone is having sex indiscreetly.
It makes sense. It's with here. It just makes sense.
And then we did the lustful roll, and the other roll I'll explain in a little bit here, or maybe I won't. We'll see. We'll talk about that. It's gonna be. We'll talk about how you want to represent that when we get to your round, or to your like turn here, because you could be. You'd be quick if you want, and just kind of roll back in and still have your turn, or you can try to
impress her.
Yeah. We'll talk about that.
Not sure if that's what it is.
I'm a knight. I might die tomorrow. You know, I don't got time for this.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right, that brings us back to Collis. So.
All right. Collis is going to draw cards.
That's the worst card.
Makes sense, I suppose. Although he doesn't have to play it, does he?
Nope.
Yeah, cool.
It's actually one of the worst cards. Like one of the cards you don't want to ever try and test. So.
Yeah, I'll do just go with strength.
At one point, we were talking about one of the knights in the other game having irritable bowel syndrome because he pulled out like every single.
And then, does my geniality go on this or no? Since it's strength.
Not with show of strength. No.
Okay, cool.
All right. So let's see. 3d6 plus 3. Let's hope it's not a monster of a dude. Oh my god. You still beat him though. He has a 20 strength.
Oh yeah.
He's more inebriated.
Mm-hmm.
That's fairly strong.
He's like the shortest knight in the whole place, and he just beat a massive dude. It's kind of like Lucius beating Ithel.
It's not about leverage. It's about angles. You know.
You know what? We'll say this was Cadrigan. We'll say Cadrigan has a 20 strength.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's my guy, isn't he? Yeah.
Isn't he the dude that got beat up by the other in that one feast?
Multiple times.
Multiple times there. One of the break-in, it makes sense. That Carlos beat him. It makes sense.
Yeah, he's a bitch.
Listen, he drinks a lot. Okay. Okay. So that is, what does that give you for that? Gain 10 glory, and then you get assault. So you get the glory directly. You can just add that to your glory this game, and then that's all that is, right?
Yes.
More importantly, he did something that stand out. Like it stands out when you beat someone of a particular strength. I think. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna modify that card right here on the spot. It's gonna be glory oriented to the strength of the opponent you beat. So with his strength being 20, take 20 glory.
All right.
That's
Nice.
a good call.
That's
That
a
is
great
very
call.
good. Because that puts me at 4,000.
Right. Just remember you don't get that till the next.
Yeah.
It doesn't roll over till next year. But, yeah. All right. That brings us to back to Drax.
Cards for the final round, even though there's stuff going on.
Okay.
Oh boy. Oh, that's even worse.
Same lady? I'm done. Your turn.
Oh boy. Any skill at 5 or less, your choice. Okay. Oh, that is terrible. Yeah, no. Awkward conversation for sure. The rest of those would not fly. So 5 or less.
You don't want to battle the succubus?
No.
Coward.
You can game the system a bit and choose a skill that's low that you can use as geniality against. Just to let you know. You have 6 geniality, so you get a pretty big bonus.
So it'd be a courtly type topic, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go with gaming. Is that courtly or no?
You can apply geniality to gaming. Yep, it's
all right. That's what we'll do then. It's uncomfortable because my character does not like to do the gaming thing. And he's terrible at it, so.
Just roll a crit.
Yeah, maybe.
Crit time.
Nope.
Oh. What would you have had?
That would have been a 4, yeah.
All right, well, yeah, it's, as said, an awkward conversation, but it nets you success.
Yeah, and you can totally see he's like not comfortable with even discussing it, but he's like still picking up from the conversation. Yeah.
I'll say it's like one of the games. I don't know. I forget what the games are. They have them in the book. I just forget them every time.
Oh, there's that one that's called like Uther.
Yeah. The Welsh, super Welsh one.
Yeah.
Right.
The Welsh.
It really is. No, it's really long. It's like 18 syllables.
18 syllables?
One town
Not
name
really.
that's
It's like 4 or 5 though.
Or whatever it is, yeah.
Oh, it's just 3. Gwydbwyll, or whatever. Wood and Wisdom.
It's like a TH, I think.
Oh.
And the L is an aspirated, like
Gwydbwyll.
Yeah, Gwydbwyll or something like that.
Yeah. Fair enough. Well, you pick up the basics there, Rain.
All right. Yeah. And
that is probably the most geniality
use again.
That's the most geniality I think you've had at 8. So good job.
Yeah. It's probably. Yeah.
Huh?
Fantastic.
Gwydir, your go. Good
Hello.
sir. Oh yeah, right. So you have to decide actually.
Yeah.
You will note I shaved 3 geniality off for that roll because this is something that was cited. It was seen.
That's fine. I don't think Whittier cared.
No,
I think if anything, he's going to net him glory. Boning somebody who, at least in his eyes, is app 29. He's like, fuck yeah, I want everybody to see. I don't think he's.
Witness me.
I think he like. Yeah, I don't think that he would necessarily. I'm going to roll flirting to see how talented he is in this moment. I think he probably likes to spend a bit more time with Lyriathar because he actually loves her, whereas this is just like him just being a fucking horn dog. So let's.
Okay.
Let's see. No, he's in.
Nah, he's into it.
Yeah.
Set to impress. All right.
No hope for this man.
All right.
She's too hot for her own good. I guess
He's
I don't
like-
get my genius for being.
He's like Genghis Khan. He's gonna have like a fuck ton of offspring.
You can tick flirting if you didn't before though. That's always
I
positive.
shall. Do I
And-
get? Do I get a geniality for passing flirting at least?
Yes, I'm not sure how. We'll just pretend that it doesn't work.
I don't get one for being near the salt since I'm nowhere near the salt right
Yeah, exactly. So you're gonna end up with you'll get 1 though. Or you know what we'll do? We'll say it's 10 glory. Make an impression.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and just for funsies, energetic roll.
That's pretty.
Yeah.
Probably should have rolled.
Okay. It wasn't a fumble. That's what we're trying to confirm. So,
He's down there for a while, I think.
okay. Well,
It's too hot.
this Pendragon went in a different direction than I'm used to, but nevertheless, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pagan lustfulness is real.
Yeah.
Right.
Sure.
All right. So yes. Well, I'm looking something up. We'll pass it down to Lucius for his action.
All right, Lucius. We got a good thing going here with the car, so we're gonna keep that. Gotta bump up that geniality. Too far below the salt. What else could I do? Chase. Can I test chased? Because I'm assuming that this woman is infatuated with Lucius. You know, his aquiline nose, his noble countenance. Can I test Chase to make sure he doesn't do anything with her?
I love Lucas.
Yes, I love it.
All right.
Yep.
Oh no! You add 100. You added 130 to the dice roll.
Okay. Okay. I'm just like, oh wait, what?
Wait, what?
How did I add 130? Is it cool if I re-roll that?
You probably have a 0 in your taste or whatever.
Yeah,
Uh,
re-roll.
13.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
It's part of the bug of the thing is that it can.
Yeah.
You can't see the third digit, but it exists. So just make sure you
Yeah.
delete it all out before you re-roll.
All right, cool. Submit. It's doing it again.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah,
to
just-
actually
I'll
adjust
fix-
your trait.
I'll
Yeah.
fix
Okay.
it for you.
No problem.
You actually rolled a 1 on that one.
Yeah.
True.
One sec. We'll just go with. I usually don't count that anyways, so we'll give him a. There we go. It's fixed. You can roll it on the thing now.
All right, sick. All right, submit. All right, success. Good. I'm just in shock. Yeah, I don't know. You know, Lucius would probably bring it up, being as awkward and strange as he is, because in his eyes, you know, she's around to flirt and whatnot. I think Lucius would be like, you know, my heart is promised to another, the fairest woman I've ever seen, a Lady Gwen, that I met on campaign. You know, I understand my noble countenance, my aquiline nose, that you're infatuated with me, but I'm afraid this can go no further, my lady.
High cheekbones and my curly hair.
Okay.
My high cheekbones, yeah, exactly.
You know what? Just for funds, let's give me a flirting roll. Let's see how you know, if she was actually into you or not, or if this is just like you reading the situation.
He's
wrong.
misreading the situation.
Yeah.
I hope this is me reading the situation wrong. I hope it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing wild. Just kind of like she was probably interested, but not like she wasn't like infatuated with you or something like that. If you credited, it would have been like you would, you know, totally call her more. But I think
Yeah.
she's like, yeah, she's like, I can respect. I think what it is because you're gonna get that geniality for that, and is it +2 for her as well here, right?
Yeah, I think so, I guess.
Yeah, you're making bank down below the salt.
Yep.
Yeah.
Such a good card.
So what we're gonna say is that like she was, you know, interested, feeling it out, and when you sort of do that, she sees that as very noble of you, right? And she tells you that. She's like, it's very noble of you and honest. And I wish more knights were like that.
Looks out the window.
looks to the courtyard and he's just going. I'm not gonna say that word.
I look directly out the window in Sigwardir and I say, there's one Lucius, I'm afraid.
There's something getting pile drived over there.
No shortage of.
Yes.
He's doing the fucking thing from American Psycho, where he's just like, you know.
yeah, exactly.
He's looking at his reflection in the
that's
water.
Exactly what it,
Yeah.
exactly like narcissism.
In the water.
That's weird.
Oh my god.
He's the
Yeah,
worst
that's me.
narcissist.
Okay, awesome. But yeah, you could, if you want to make note of her, she might kick around at some point in the storyline.
Yeah, if the good lady Gwen dies, then Dundig, Dunning,
Doug.
you know, Dudug,
Dig Dug.
Maybe her sister Doug Rio, maybe.
yeah, Diglett,
They're the three sisters of the Cadleys, the Doug
Yeah,
trio.
Diglett, the Doug, and the trio. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. The game can just be about Welsh names, and that's all. All right, that brings us to Rune for the close of this.
I feel like with the cards that I've drawn, Rune has been trying to tend to his family, but like the Nanteleod just keeps calling for something. So he's just gonna take this moment now and roll temperate and see to his wife, to his one surviving daughter, and to the rest of his close family that's around.
That makes sense. You are impassioned by it, so this makes sense. All right. You look after your family, and they're doing, they're doing as well as they can, and it's super appreciated. So you get the temperate roll there. All right. So that closes out the rounds. Now, at the very end of the feast, King Nanteleod rises to like the highest point in the seat, and all the other nobles start to the nobles at the high table move in front of the high seat, so that he's essentially on the throne equivalent, like it's like he's exalted above them. Archbishop Dubricus moves off to the side because he's also at the high seat, and like Ithel and Cadogan kind of step down, but they're like in they stay in like bodyguard stances over the Nanteleod. Sorry, not Cadogan's not that guy. Who is it? It's
Fine.
Cedric. It's just Cedric. It's not a bodyguard, but he's like the seneschal, so he stays next to Nanteleod as well. But in front of the king are a number of figures. King Derek first, and then Leo de Grants, and then a number of other figures are present, including... Do we not have Lady Helly out here? Oops.
Down the bottom.
She's down there.
Yeah. Okay, and Lady Helly as well. Okay, so Nanteleod kind of speaks to the whole place, and he says, Knights of Britain, I've brought together some of the greatest nobles in all of our land. We broke bread together. We shared wine. These are times where we can look past the feast that ended the heir of Uther and look forward to a peace and a time where our land is once again united. As the heir of Escavalon, I speak these words, and I offer to each of my great guests an opportunity to speak theirs. And he kind of points to King Derek first. And Derek will bow. He says, he takes to a knee and he says, King Nanteleod, it is true that you were once my father's vassal, and that through war I have sworn to you But I would like to extend that even further. You are a man of lordly caliber, a king, right for higher things. And as your vassal, I support you in your claim. He rises to his feet. Leo de Grants is the next to speak. He says, my old friend, we have many feasts together now. We have fled together. We have conquered together. Let it be known that Cameliard bows to King Nanteleod. And he'll bow. One of the new faces present. This is King Cadell. Why don't you guys make heraldry or recognize rolls? And Whittier, if you want to wander back in at this point, I think that's suitable.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Do we do that with the guy doing still? Am I still impassioned?
Okay, he's wearing his clothes. He's actually dressed really well when he comes back in.
I guess I'll roll it normally.
Do we add geniality to these? Probably not, hey?
No geniality. This is like the end of the feast, so
No.
so close.
Yep, no clue who this guy is.
Look at this.
I fumbled.
Yeah, no idea. Okay.
Who's that lady?
Okay, so this guy bows before Nanteleod and says, it's been some time, King Nanteleod, since we've talked. Last we spoke, you were but a boy. It's true that we are kin. For my father is Cadogan, second son of Vortigern. And your grandfather is Vortimer, the first son of Vortigern. I am here to tell you that the Kingdom of Powys supports you, and it supports your claim. But not through conquest. Folks can do an intrigue roll on that, or a diplomacy roll on that, if they want to understand the subtleties of that.
I think it sounds to me out of character that he's going to support them, but not militarily.
Yep.
Everyone's like, yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
I was so close.
It matters to me because I want to rule Rune.
That's right.
Mhm.
Rune needs to rune.
Yeah, so this is the King of Powys, and the son of Cadogan.
Amazing.
His intrigue here for that rune, you're of the understanding that he will not be supporting him militarily.
Coward. That's why I need to rule Rune.
Well, you know what you gotta do then.
Yeah, mourn my daughter and then kill him.
Yeah.
The next guy looks over to King Cadell, the guy who just spoke, and he begins to speak as well. He says, I'm King Garcelle, the King of Orifice. Much like the King of Powys, I support your claim, but we have not the numbers to support you in conquest. Even still, I'm certain that our support and our defense of our lands, should you conquest into others, will be of use. All right. Lady Helly is next, and the eyes turn to her. She says, "My King Nanteleod, heir to the lands of not only Escavalon, but also Logris. I recognize you as such, and I bow. Glevum will gladly support you, be it in court or at war." She says, "There are kin of mine in Glevum who would claim the dukedom as their own." And Nanteleod kind of interrupts and says, "I do not recognize these kin as the Duke of Glevum. I recognize the Duchess, Lady Helly." She nods. And there's definitely a scheming smile on her face when those words are spoken. Okay. This next guy, he steps forward, and he goes down to a knee, and he says, "My king, I am here on behalf of the Logris County of Warrensis. And though I am not a count or an earl or a king, I've been sent forward." And he kind of has like a letter. He says, "This here shows the will of the baronies of Warrensis. We support you as High King in your conquests, and we bow to you humbly." So he's like a representative for that county. So real quick, folks, out of character, I'm just going to show you what that looks like.
Yeah, I was about to ask where that is.
Yeah. So, just cutting you over here. So for the purpose of Logris, this is the easiest map. Warrensis is here. Right? Glevum is here. I'll cut over to the other map, which is a little better for Wales and better for a lot of things. This doesn't show the county boundaries as much. So, in Wales, this area that says Powys here, this is actually Orifois, or Oriofois, or whatever, the place that I just mentioned. So they've bowed. But they're basically Powys and them are not, they're more in like a defense pact. They're not going to support militarily. Cameliard has bowed. Norgaz has bowed, but they're not present. And Estergales has bowed over here. And then Glevum here, and Warrensis here. So the king has a lot more allies. And the feast ends with a statement from the king. He tells everyone to rise. He says, "I've come to understand that there will be many in Logris that will oppose my right, but I mean to become what Vortimer was, the king of Logris and the king of Escavalon. That is the conquest, and that is my right. From there, as High King, I mean to prove my place and to earn the votes of the Supreme Collegiate. This summer, we conquest for Lambor and Bedegrain. young
Hooray.
knights. Rest, heal. If you don't have a wife, find one. This war will not be against mountain men, it will be against knights of Logris. Alright, guys. And with that, we're going to end the session.
Hell yeah!
Nice.
Given that I
Oh,
crit my courtesy
man.
before, I think at the first appropriate moment, Gwydir just like howls like a maniac. Enjoy.
Right?
Loves it.
All right. I'm pretty tired, so I am going to bail. But yeah, that was a fun session. I know it was kind of a little slower and more chill, but trust me, that's gonna change.
That was good.
Yeah. Next session, we're gonna I'm gonna compile a list of things that you guys want to deal with, and we'll deal with those in vignettes. We'll probably have like we'll figure out whether we want to do a feast. Maybe I'll get a vote from you guys on offline on whether we do a feast or if we do like a high skim level feast to celebrate the weddings, because we got multiple weddings going on. We're gonna update some tokens for those that have interest in updating tokens and dealing with matters at home. I think I want to spend. I really want to get some things caught up here in the next week or so as we start to move in the next part. And I think the marriage is really important in case people want to do the heirs thing before they go off to war again. So yeah. All right. So we'll address all that. Thanks for playing, guys. We'll see you next time.
All right.
Yes,
yeah.
thank you. Thanks all.